And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Philadelphia Eagles find a way to blow the football game. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Eagles fans? It's your boy TK the Official, man. And welcome back to another episode of TK Sports Talk, where we talk about the NFL, and more importantly, we talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Man, the Philadelphia Eagles, what a frustrating loss. Just how do they find a way to blow the game? I almost couldn't even find a way to get to do this video right now because my phone is blowing up from chat groups and friends hitting my phones up and enemies hitting my phones up and laughing at me talking all this mess before the game started and us going out and losing the game like that. That is an awful way to lose a football game, a game in which the Philadelphia Eagles control most of this game the entire time, a game in which the Philadelphia Eagles were going up against Drew Lock, a game in which, listen, man, the Philadelphia Eagles didn't play a perfect game, but they played well enough to win and dominate and control this game the entire game long. And how in the world? There's a lot to get into with this game, but let's just jump right into the end of the game. The Seattle Seahawks need a touchdown to win the game, right? So a field goal doesn't hurt you. You play to give up a field goal, not a touchdown. So on one play, you give up a long pass that was what was already in the cover two. You give up a long pass along the seams to DK Metcalf. I don't even know how the cornerback and the safety who was Sidney Brown at that time, allowed him to even catch the ball. Play the ball. Play the ball, Sidney Brown. Don't play the man. You try to make a hit on DK Metcalf, and he still was able to catch the ball because you didn't make a good enough hit. Play the ball. You had an opportunity to play the football, knock it down. You had an opportunity to do that, and you didn't do that, and this man made a catch. And then that put him close to about the 30-yard line. And then Matt Patricia, come on, man. You came in here for one thing and for one thing only. All right? And that's to make sure that you calling a better game than Sean Desai. That is to make sure that in situational football, you make sure that this Philadelphia Eagles team is lined up and ready to go. So the only thing that beats you is the touchdown, not a field goal. Why in the world are you playing around with the coverages back there and not in the cover two defense and playing with a safety over top of any wide receivers that's outside to the boundary? I mean, a quick move, you got Bradbury out there. If there's any corner that you're going to give a safety help to, it's Bradbury. He's not only been getting beat in this game, he's been getting beat all year. All year long. And Matt Patricia, no, you haven't been calling the plays all year long, but you've been up in the booth watching. You know Bradbury's getting toasted out there. You know he can't, a double move, whether he bites it or not, he's going to get beat. If a quarterback puts a good enough ball out there, it's going to be a completion. And you don't got no safety playing over top? Man, that's malpractice. That's piss poor coaching. That's bad situational football. I just do not understand how you allow yourself to be in a game in which you are capable of winning this game, in a game in which you need to win, in a game in which you should want to win, and which you are in control of to win that football game. I do not understand how you play such a poor situational football in that particular instance, and you do not play a safety over the top. Listen, you want to take something in the middle of the field, you want to take a comeback route, you want to take a slant, all right, I might could give you that. But what I'm not going to let you do is take a shot up the sideline of the end zone. I'm not about to let you do that. Without a safety there to give you a good hit or to make a play on the ball, come on now. I mean, I'm harping a lot on this play because essentially that's the game right there. It doesn't matter almost what happened in the rest of this game. All right? It don't even matter. Because it comes down to that moment in the game. That moment right there. All right? Listen, I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts. Okay? If he's sick or whatever, it didn't look like he was sick to me on the football field. It looked like I saw the same Jalen Hurts that I've been seeing for the last couple weeks. A guy that's not seeing the football field. I mean, Jalen Hurts, he threw for 143 yards today. 143 yards today he threw for. Okay? Yes, there was a consistent effort to get DeAndre Swift the ball more. And that's something I've been calling for. He had 18 carries today. Okay, I believe for maybe 82 yards, 18 carries. I like the way the offense was moving. Yeah, we stalled a couple times. There was a couple possessions, and when we stalled out, we could have had some things happen for us. We made some bad decisions on a couple different things, all right? And it wound up messing us up. And we didn't convert in a couple chances that we had a chance to convert. We didn't do that, all right? But the defense, I thought the defense overall came to play. I like what I saw from Keely Ringo. I like what I saw from Eli Ricks out there, okay? I've never been a fan of Josh Jobe. I'm just going to say that openly right on out there. Never been a fan of Josh Jobe. Josh Jobe was out there. He was battling. He got called for a penalty or two. But, the young guys was out there battling, all right? I'm almost at this moment in time. I'm almost ready for Bradbury to be benched. I mean, I understand that we brought him back, and I know we paying this guy a particular amount of money, and he's a starter. But listen, okay, he's not going to be on the team next year. We know he's not going to be on the team next year. We already made the deal. We already paid him this year. His money's not guaranteed next year. All right, so we already know what's up. Let's just cut our losses. Let's get one of these young guys some playing time. Let's go into the playoffs with some speed out there, with some agility out there, with some quickness out there, with some youth out there. I'm almost ready at this particular time to go ahead and do that. Because if Bradbury is just going to be giving up these touchdowns, if he's going to be giving up crucial plays, if he's not going to play like a savvy veteran that he is, then I might as well have one of my rookies or one of my young guys out there. I mean, look at this, man. Look at this way to lose the game. The Philadelphia Eagles had no business losing this football game. All right? None whatsoever. The Philadelphia Eagles sitting there at 10-4 back in the wild card spot to put the Dallas Cowboys back at number 2. But we all know the Philadelphia Eagles went out, that we still win the division. But what confidence do the Philadelphia Eagles give us as football fans when they go out there and they play games like this? There was no reason for this team to lose this particular game to the Seattle Seahawks at home. None. This game should not have even been as close as it was. This comes down to just situational football. This is a game that we would not have lost last year. I can't explain how the Philadelphia Eagles went into Seattle and lost this game, except for they lost it on the last drive of the game by playing bad situational football. Okay? Just bad. The D-line tonight, I thought they rushed pretty well. I didn't think that they had an excellent game, but I saw a couple times where they got some rushes where they contained. They didn't lose contain, and they made sure that the quarterback had to step up. Brandon Graham got a sack. Fletcher Cox got a sack. I saw some pressure from Jalen Carter got a sack. A couple different pressures, a couple different things was happening out there. But still not seeing anything from Hassan Reddick, not seeing a whole lot from Josh Sweat, other than the one big tackle that he had at the beginning of the game on the running back when he was unblocked. All right, but nothing on the quarterback just yet. Okay, like I said, I like what I saw from the secondary, from the young guys. I just don't understand, and I hate to keep coming back to this, but I just don't understand for the life of me, how do you let a player be one-on-one when all they need to beat you, when the only thing that beats you is a touchdown? How do you let any of your cornerbacks, especially James Bradbury, be one-on-one? I don't understand that. Sean Desai could have done that. Matt Patricia, you were here for these type of moments. This was your moment. Understand that. This was your moment. I like what I saw from the offense. I thought we were multiple. I thought I saw formations. I thought I saw tempo. All right. And the Eagles haven't been running too much of tempo all year. I thought the Eagles was able to get some things done, was able to establish some things with that. This is just a bad loss for this team. And I don't know where you go. I mean, I need to hear something from Nick Sirianni. I need to hear his thoughts after the football game. I don't want to hear the players. I want to hear from the head coach, Nick Sirianni, about the game and in particular about that last drive, about the last series, about those two big plays that beat us, that good football teams don't allow to happen. They just don't allow that to happen. It's just the Philadelphia Eagles lose this football game tonight 20-17. 20-17, they lose a football game on a walk-off. Well, not even a walk-off, because the Philadelphia Eagles got the ball back. And let me just talk about this. This is more poor situational football. And this is why I got to hear from head coach Nick Sirianni. Because the Philadelphia Eagles had an opportunity to tie the ball game up. All they needed was the field goal. You got the best kicker, if not one of the best, top two kickers. Only him and Tucker, okay? Top two kickers, one of the best kickers in the game, who would have been able to hit from 61. All you had to do was get the ball to the 43-yard lines. Jalen Hurts had a nice scramble. We had about 13 or 14 seconds left on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles still had 2 timeouts remaining, 2 of them. And what do? We call a deep shot pass on a 9 route to A.J. Brown up the sideline when he's got a safety coming over the top and he's got another cornerback underneath him fighting him down the field. And what happens? Jalen Hurts underthrows the ball, hangs the ball up in the air, and Jordan Love comes over and gets interception number 2 off of Jalen Hurts. Interception number 2, a poor advised throw. We only need a field goal to tie this football game. We do not need that shot right there. That shot would not have gotten us a touchdown. It was a high difficult throw, and it was a dangerous throw. Who advised Jalen Hurts to make that throw? Who? Hey, whose fault? Is it the coach's fault or is it Jalen Hurts' fault? Somebody let me know. Do y'all know? Who do y'all blame in that situation? Do we blame Nick Sirianni or do we blame Jalen Hurts? Because I'm going to be honest, Jalen Hurts has been getting a lot of passes. A lot of passes that he don't deserve to have. Jalen Hurts is not playing like the MVP quarterback that he was from last year. And it's not about him getting paid and now he's playing different. I don't know what happened from last year to this year. And it could be just as simply as not having Shane Steichen here to run the offense. Because we see what Shane Steichen was able to do here last year when Jalen Hurts was here, when Jalen Hurts got hurt and Gardner Minshew was here. And we've seen what Shane Steichen is able to do in Indianapolis with Anthony Richardson. And then when Anthony Richardson got hurt, we see what he's doing with Gardner Minshew again. Who advised Jalen Hurts to make that pass? You don't make that pass. It's got to be something in the play calling, because I'm designing my number one primary route is a slant, is a in, is a button hook, is something over the middle. It's a seam route. It's something in the middle of the field where I can get a one-on-one. Because I got 2 timeouts. 2 of them. I got 2 timeouts and 13 or 14 seconds left. I can do something with that. What do? We throw a 9 route deep shot up the side of the field that's underthrown and getting picked off by the interception number 2 by a safety who's not even that good. I mean, I just don't understand what we are doing as a football team. This is not smart winning football, and that's what's so frustrating. It's the coaches. It's the coaches. It's the players. It's everybody right now. Everybody. This is not look in the mirror, this, that. No, this is just, listen. We got to stop doing this bullshit and start winning these football games. We're way too better. We're way much more better than this, than what we're playing. Philadelphia Eagles lose this football game to the Seattle Seahawks. And things are still in jeopardy right now, man. Philadelphia Eagles lose 20-17 to the Seattle Seahawks in a embarrassing way to lose. It's your boy TK the Official, man. This has been TK Sports Talk. I'm out.